Thank you.
我开播了哦。
哦，Hello everyone. Can you hear me clearly? Okay, today the topic is about the 11th one, addition and multiplication principles. So if you have the book, please take it out. Okay, we will start at 6 p.m. Okay, the last 1 minute. Yeah, firstly, let me check. Can you hear me clearly? Yes, right? Okay. Okay, let's start. So firstly, I want to remind you that there will be an online mock test on 25th of February. So actually, everyone don't miss it if you are preparing for SASMO this year, okay? So firstly, let's check. Today it is topic 11. The topic is about addition and multiplication principles. So you can see that on your book. So actually for this topic, it is a step up from the usual enumeration techniques we typically use. And also for these strategies, they will help students count the scenarios more quickly and accurately. Such questions are more typically encountered in the GEP and make occasional appearances in SASMO as well. But to be honest, for P3 SASMO, actually this topic is very, very popular. As you can see that it is tested in the last 4 years, every year, okay? So firstly, let me show you a warm-up question to understand what is the topic about. For example, if I just show you some choices, and could you please tell me how many different ways are there to choose one burger? Can you find it? How many? Yeah, if you only need to choose one burger, so actually you see that you have 7 choices from Burger King, and also you have 5 choices from McDonald's. So altogether, there will be 12 choices, right? So here we just add them up. And also in, what about another one? Look, how many different ways are there to choose one burger and one side? Okay, so again, everyone think about it. This time I need to choose one side as well. So how many choices do I have? How many choices? Got the answer? Yeah, you can just type your answer in the chat box. Okay, so you can see that there are 5 choices to choose burger, right? And also there are 3 choices to choose one side. So actually here you see that we need to match them one by one. For example, if I just focus on the cheeseburger, then I can have 1, 2, 3 choices, right? Okay, and then what about if I move to the second one? Okay, so what about this Big Mac? So again, how many choices do I have? Look, 1, 2, 3. So actually for other burgers, you will see the same thing. So altogether, how many choices are there? There will be 5 times 3, which is 15. Okay, so basically, when it comes to principle of addition, that is when we try to calculate the total number of outcomes from 2 or more events in the either or case. So actually, you just need to choose one. And for the principle of multiplication, that is when you try to calculate the total number of outcomes from 2 or more events in the AND case. So actually here, you need to make more decisions. Just like you need to choose the burger first and then move on to the side. So basically, there are 2 decisions. So now let's learn more, okay? Before we move on to the first example, let me show you another example here. There are 4 people in a group. They need to shake hands with each other and only one handshake between every 2 persons. How many handshakes are there within the group? Well, here I just label them as A, B, C, D. So now let's focus on A. So think about it. If you are A, so who can you shake hands with? You can shake hands with B, right? Okay, any other people? Yeah, maybe you can shake hands with C, or you can shake hands with D, okay? So actually you see that it looks like we are drawing the rainbow or just like we are shooting something, right? So here we just call it as the shooting method and we start from the left one to the right one. Okay, and then following this, what about when you move on to the second one? Okay, so here let me change the color. Now for B, think about it. Does B need to shake hands with A again? Actually, no, right? Because according to the question, we know that there is only one handshake between every 2 persons. So if you are B now, who can you shake hands with? Yes, that is to C and to D. Okay, and then let's move on. Move on to the next one. Now you are C. So do you still need to shake hands with A? No need. Do you still need to shake hands with B? Also no. So here, don't forget that. You also need to shake hand with D. Okay, so all together, you see that how many shake hands are there? That is a 3 plus 2 plus 1. So all together, it should be 6, right? Okay, yes. So this is a warm-up question. You see that all together, it should be 3 plus 1, 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, and then following this, move on to example 1. Everyone, if you have the book, please turn to page 180. Okay, quickly, I give you 5 seconds. Turn to page 180. Okay, so actually for this question, it is quite similar to handshaking problem. Now, let's read the question together and try to underline some keywords. The ice cream shop sells 6 different flavors of ice cream. Grace wants 2 scoops of ice cream of different flavors. How many different combinations are there? So actually here, everyone, you see that we can just imagine that these scoops of ice cream, they are shaking hands with each other. So let's start from the first part. Well, here you can notice that the arrangement of the 2 flavors, actually it doesn't matter in this question. That is, if you just choose pink and blue, or you choose blue and pink, actually they are totally the same, okay? This is the first thing. And then again, you just turn that into the handshaking problem. So where should we start? We just started from left to right. Okay, so here let's focus on the first one. If Grace picks the light pink flavor as the first flavor, so now you can see that the first light pink flavor can shake hand with the dark pink one, right? And then shake hand with the mint one. And then shake hand with the chocolate one. And then shake hand with the purple one. And then the last one, shake hand with the green one. So all together, you see there are 5 ways to pick the second flavor. Okay, so this is the first case. Remember that we have 5 choices. Then move on to the second one. If Grace picks the dark pink flavor as the first flavor, think about it. Do we still need to pick the light pink one? No need, right? Because you will see that the light pink plus the dark pink, actually it is the same way as the dark pink and the light pink. Okay, remember that they are totally the same. So following this again, let's check how many ways are there. Okay, move on. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, and fourthly. Okay, so here you see that if Grace picks the dark pink flavor as the first flavor, then we have 4 more. So actually following this, we move on to the next one and move on to the 4th one, move on to the 5th one. All together, could you please tell me what is the equation here? What is the equation? That is a 5 plus, good job, 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So altogether, you will get 15 combinations. Okay, so this is the answer. Now, everyone, if you want to take some notes, so here, please take note here. This is kind of like the handshaking problem. So what is the method we pick? That is the shooting method. So where should we start? We need to start from left and check one by one until the rightmost one. Okay, any question here? If you can understand the first example, please show me a thumb up with your emoji. Okay, quickly. Yes, quickly. Any question here? Okay, good. Now let's move on to a quick summary. That is for the shooting method. When can we apply the shooting method? When arrangement does not matter, and we can use the shooting method. And we shoot forward from the first item to the last item. We just count the pairs. And the second step, that is to continue shooting forward until there are no combinations left to form. And in the end, you need to add up all the pairs. Okay? Now, another warm-up question for you. Johnson has 3 different t-shirts and 2 different pairs of trousers. He needs to choose 1 t-shirt and 1 pair of trousers to wear. How many different outfits are there for him to choose from? Okay, so here again, everyone, maybe you can have a try first. Think about it. If you are Johnson, how will you pick your outfit? Okay, I give you 20 seconds, have a try. Yes, how many different outfits? 6? Oh, so fast. Okay, good job. So here you can just check one by one. So for example, if we start from the orange t-shirt, so now we have 1, 2 different ways. And then let's move on to the blue one. Okay, let me choose the blue pen. Again, we have 1, 2. So now you see that 2 different ways. And then following this, move on to the green one. Again, how many ways are there? 1 and 2. Okay, also 2 different ways. So altogether, you see that we have 6 different ways, right? Okay, question. How can we make the equation? How do you get 6? Do we need to draw one by one? Actually, no need. Well, everyone, you see that for the first decision, you need to decide which t-shirt to pick, right? So how many choices are there? We have 3. Then move on to the second decision. Now, you need to decide which pair of trousers. So now again, how many ways do you have? Okay, 2. So altogether, since you need to make 2 decisions, we just multiply them together. And altogether, there should be 6. Again, when it comes to the matching question, well, usually we need to apply multiplication. So if you can understand the warm-up question, then let's move on to the second example. It is on page 183. Okay, let's have a look. But wants to be a superhero, just like a super pig. She wants to put together her very own superhero costume. Looking through her closet, she found some hats and some capes. If Bud has to choose one hat and one cape, okay, please underline the keyword, one hat, one cape, as part of her costume, she has a total of different costume options to choose from. So actually, this is totally the same as the previous one, right? So firstly, let's check. How many decisions are there? Everyone think about it. How many decisions are there? What is the answer? How many decisions? Good job. There are 2 decisions, right? Okay, why are there 2 decisions? Because firstly, you need to check the hat. And the second one, you need to choose the cape. Good job. Okay, so you see, following this, let's start from the hat. So for the first one, look, if I pick the black hat, I have 4 combinations. You can just draw out the straight lines. And then if I pick the green hat, I also have 4 combinations. What about if I pick the straw hat? Also, I have 4 combinations. So actually, everyone, you can see that no matter which hat we pick, we can always form a new costume with each cape, right? So altogether, it should be 3 times 4. What is the 3 here? That means you have 3 choices for the hat. And what is the meaning of 4 here? That means you have 4 choices for the cape. Again, since there is more than one decision, so what should we do? We need to apply multiplication. Understand now? Okay. So actually, this is about the difference between addition principle and multiplication principle. And also here, look at the conversation. Let's confirm more about this part. Why cannot we use the shooting method for this question? Because the items are not different versions of the same thing, right? Hat and the cape are different. We cannot choose 2 hats or 2 capes, but rather one of each. So let's have a quick summary of the multiplication part. When we need to make multiple decisions, again, everyone please underline on your book. When there are multiple decisions, we can link our decisions together using multiplication. The first step is to find out how many decisions must be made. And the second one is to count the number of options under each decision. And then we just multiply these 2 numbers together, like 3 hats, 4 capes, then 3 times 4. 3 t-shirts, 2 pairs of trousers, then 3 times 2. Okay, so 3 is for the choices, and make sure that there are 2 decisions. So we just multiply them. Okay. So here on the page 185, you can see 2 tables on your book. The first one is about the shooting method, and everyone please circle same thing, just like the hamburgers you choose, right? Okay, and for the second one, multiplication principle, that is about the multiple decisions. Okay, so following this, let's play some quick quiz and to check more about the addition or multiplication. Well, for the first one, okay, I give you 20 seconds. Try to read the question and type your answer in the chat box. Is it A or B? Okay, do you have the answer? Think about it. She found that there are 9 Chinese restaurants, 5 Western restaurants, and 3 fast food restaurants nearby. She plans to eat one of these restaurants. Okay, so is it plus or multiply? Excellent, good job. So it should be A, yes. So you only need to make one choice. So actually it is addition. Excellent. Okay, second one, again, 20 seconds for you. Okay, pay attention. 2 types of drink, 3 types of food. And if Addie can only pick 1 drink and 1 food. Okay, so think about it. What's this? Excellent. So now you see 1 drink and 1 food. So actually, Addie has to make 2 decisions, right? 2 decisions, that is multiplication. Okay, good job. So here we choose B. So here you see kind of like the matching method. So following this again, super easy for you. Have a try. Okay, thumbs up. So what is the answer? What is the answer? Okay, again, focus on the key information, 2 tops and 2 skirts. How many different ways can she wear 1 top with 1 skirt? Okay, again, how many decisions are there? 2, right? Firstly, she needs to pick 1 top, and then she needs to pick 1 skirt. 2 decisions, so what should we do? Multiply the choice. Now you see 2, 2. So 2 times 2, we can get 4, okay? Now, can you understand when to apply addition and when to apply multiplication? Yeah, okay. So following this, let's move on to a practice part. Okay, so here again, let me help you read the question, and everyone, you try to do the calculation part by yourself. Mike is planning to go to San Diego for his summer vacation. He can either take the train, take a car, or take a plane. Each day, there are 4 trains, 3 cars, and 2 flights available. So how many different ways can Mike choose? Think about it. How many different ways? Yes, again, think about it. How many decisions does Mike need to make? How many? Okay, let me check your answer. Wow, so fast. Yeah. Okay, correct. So you see that firstly, we can pick 1 train, right? And then maybe you can take 1 car, or maybe you can take 1 flight. Pay attention, there is only 1 person. Can Mike take the train and at the same time he take the car and at the same time he take the plane? Is it possible? No. So actually you see that we just add them up together. Okay, so this is for addition. We only need to choose 1 type of transportation. So that is 4 plus 3 plus 2, which is 9. Okay. Next one. Hansel wants to buy 2 dice of different colors. If the available colors in a store are red, blue, green, yellow, pink, and white, how many different combinations of 2 dice are there in the store? Okay, let me just help you label. Red, blue, green, yellow, pink, white. There are 6 possible colors. And then think about it. How many different ways are there? Try. How many different ways are there? Okay, good. So actually here, after you draw it out, and then you can just add them together, right? So here, let's draw it out. For the red one, you will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then what about the blue one? Yes. So for the blue one, let's move on. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, we'll find that there is a pattern. So what is the pattern? Again, that is 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is 15. So 15 is the final answer. Okay, 15. Yes, good job. So again, we just add them together, right? You can just imagine that the 2 colors are shaking hands with each other, right? So that is the shooting method. Well, following this again, 3 girls, A, B, C, and 4 boys, D, E, F, G, are playing a game. They need to form teams of 1 boy and 1 girl. How many different teams can be formed? Yes, think about it, kind of like this. 3 girls, 4 boys, and then what should we choose? Is it addition or multiplication? Is it addition or multiplication? Yes, so you can just check actually how many decisions are there. 2, right? Firstly, you need to choose 1 boy, and then you need to choose 1 girl. So actually, there are 2 decisions. Then what should we do? We just multiply the choices we can make for each decision. So for the first one, we have 3. For the second part, we have 4. So that is 3 times 4. Then the answer is 12. Yes, excellent. 3 times 4, that is 12. I saw that some students just so romantic. Okay. Now, let's move on to example 3. Example 3. It is on page 185. Okay, quickly check on your book. Can you see that? Okay. This part is a bit complicated, so here, everyone, please pay more attention to that. How many different, 4-digit odd numbers can you form using the digits 1, 2, 3, and 4 only once? Okay, no repetition, only once. So to form a 4-digit number, we need a digit in each of the 4 place values, as you can see that in the table, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. Hence, we need to make 4 decisions. Okay, pay attention, 4 decisions. So, is it addition or multiplication? And following this, think about it. Around according to the question, 4-digit odd numbers. So which place value is more special in this way? Which one is more special? Is it the thousands one, or the hundreds one, or the tens one, or the ones one? Which one? Yeah, I think this part is a bit tricky. Okay, think about it. Which one is more special? Yes, it should be ones place. Why? Because it is the odd number, right? So for the odd number, that means, look, for the ones place, you only have certain digits. What are they? What can you put for the last digit? Yes, maybe you can put digit 1. Maybe you can put digit 3, okay? So in this way, how many choices are there? Okay, pay attention. How many choices are there for the ones place? Yes, you only have 2 choices, right? Digit 1 or digit 3, okay? So following this, let's move on. Now we know that for the special place value, which is ones digit, I can only put digit 1 or digit 3. So I have 2 choices here. Then let's move on to the thousands place. Think about it. All together, we have digit 1, digit 2, digit 3, and digit 4. And then you already used 1 digit for the ones place. Then how many choices do you still have for the thousands place value? How many? Think about it. All together, you have 4 digits. And you already used 1 for ones digit. So how many choices are there? Yes. So then we only have 3, okay? So now you see this is the second step. Now that we have decided the options for the ones place, we can move back to the beginning. No matter you pick 1 or you pick 3 for the ones place, there are always 3 choices for the thousands place, right? Okay, and then move on. Following this, what about the hundreds and the tens? Again, we start from the highest place value. Again, everyone, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits here. You used 1 digit for ones place. You used another digit for thousands place. That means how many choices are there for you to put in the hundreds place? How many? Yes, you only have 2 choices, right? Okay, and then following this, what about the tens place? You use another digit, and then that means there is only 1 left over. Okay? Well, pay attention. For all the numbers I fill in the tables, actually they refer to the number of choices. And remember that there are 4 decisions. So for 3, 2, 1, 2, do we need to add them together or multiply them together? Plus or times? Think about it, plus or times. Okay, good job. So altogether, the total combination should be 3 times 2 times 1 times 2, which is 12. Okay, so this is the answer. It should be multiplication. Any question here? I know that this example is a bit tricky. Yeah, a bit tricky. 3 times 2 times 1 times 2. Why is it multiplication? Because there is more than 1 decision, right? Okay, good job, 12. So here, again, everyone, if you want to take some notes, let's write down. When it comes to the forming numbers questions, we need to list all positions and multiply the possibilities. Where should we start from? We need to start with the special position. As you can see in this example, which one is the special one? It is the ones place value. Why? Because you need to make sure that the 4-digit number is an odd number. So you can only put digit 1 or digit 3 in the end. Okay? Yes. Okay, now let's practice more. But before that, firstly, let's have a quick summary again. For addition and multiplication principle, when picking from the same set of options, we must consider the requirements. Firstly, read the question and underline some special conditions. Satisfy them first, and then go back to the start and work for your way down each decision. And remember, the options decrease with each use. Then for the last one, since there are several decisions, then we need to multiply all the options for each decision. Okay? Yes. Okay, I'm waiting. Yeah, I think for the summary part, it is on your book, right? So maybe you just circle. Yeah, you just circle. Okay. Now let's move on. Here, let's practice. Let me show you one more, okay? So here, everyone, if you have the piece of blank paper, please take it out. Or maybe you can find any space on your book, try to draw it, okay? Look, how many 4-digit numbers can you form with these 4 digits? Okay, make sure that you must make some 4-digit numbers. And you may only use each digit once. There is no repetition. So firstly, everyone think about it. Now you have 4 choices, right? 2, 0, 5, 6. And then you need to put them to different place value. Could you please tell me which place value is more special? Think about it. Which one is more special? Is it the thousands one, or the hundreds one, or the tens one, or the ones one? Which one? Which one is more special? Yes, I'm waiting for your answer. Think about it. There is a special digit. Can you find it? There is a special digit. Correct, thousands, right? Thousands one is more special. Why? Why is it more special? Why? Yes, think about it. Why is it the thousands one? Excellent. Because for 0, you cannot put it in the thousands place. Okay, excellent. So following this, think about it. If you cannot put 0 in the highest place value, that means how many choices are there for you to put the digit in the thousands place? You cannot put 0. That means, correct, you can put 2, you can put 5, you can put 6, right? Okay, in this way, that means there are 3 different choices for you for the thousands place. Excellent. Then think about it. What about for the hundreds place? Again, try. For the hundreds place, how many choices are there for you? How many? Yes, okay, good job. I saw the correct answer. Yeah, it should be 3. 3 again. Why? Because here, everyone, you see that altogether there are 4 digits, right? And then for the thousands place, you can only put 1 digit. You used 1, that means you still have 3. Okay, and then following this, what about the tens place? You put another digit for the hundreds place, that means the tens place, you only have 2 choices. Okay, and then following this, what about the ones place? Correct. Then you only have 1 digit to put at the back. So altogether, think about it. What should we do with 3, 3, 2, 1? Is it multiplication or addition? Is it multiplication or addition? Yes, that is multiplication. Okay, so you can see that for the answer of this question, it should be 18. How can we get 18? That is 3 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, 4 decisions. And for each decision, we have a different number of choices. We need to multiply this number of choices together. 3 times 3 times 2 times 1, that is 18. Yeah, understand now? So do remember that for this question, you cannot start from the ones place. Why? Because we need to check the special condition first. What is the special place? In this example, you can see the thousands one should be the more special one because there is 0 and the 0 cannot be put in the highest place. Yes, okay. So following this again, there is another practice for you. Actually, you see that this is also a P3 SASMO question. A palindrome is a number that can be read the same forward and backward. For example, the number is 99. No matter you read it from the left to right or you read it from the right to left, it is always 99, right? And also, for example, the number 252, again, no matter you read it from left to right or right to left, that is always 252. Then for the last one, a 4-digit number, 4,884. Also, you can see, no matter from which direction you read it, you always get the same number. So the question is, how many 3-digit palindrome numbers are there? Okay, think about it. Firstly, since the question already told you it is a 3-digit number, so we just put the 3 boxes here, okay, to represent ones, tens, and hundreds. And then think about it. Which place value is more special in this question? Which one is more special? Yeah. Yeah, which one is more special? Think about it. Actually, this practice is very similar to the last one. Did you remember that? What did we do just now? Why do we start from thousands place? Because we cannot put a 0 for the thousands place in the last question, right? Then what about in this one? Which place value is more special? I saw some students choose B. No. Think about it again. Is it tens? No. It's not B, everyone. Actually, it should be hundreds. Hundreds is more special. Do you know why? Yes, because again, that is the highest place value, right? So for the highest place value, think about it. Can we put a digit 0 here? Cannot. So how many choices do we have for the hundreds place? Think about it. All together, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And you cannot put a digit 0 in the highest place. That means how many choices do you have? How many choices? Yeah, from digit 1 to digit 9, how many choices are there? I saw some students says 8. Think on it. Look, you can put digit 1, digit 2, digit 3, digit 4, digit 5, digit 6, digit 7, digit 8, digit 9. So actually you see that there are 9 choices, right? And at the same time, actually you see that if you confirm the first digit, actually the last digit is also confirmed. There is only one choice for it, right? Here, I want to explain more. That is, everyone, you can just take the hundreds place and the ones place as a group. That is, if you put a digit 1 here, the last one must be digit 1. If you put a digit 2 here, the last digit must be digit 2 as well. If you put a digit 3, then the last digit must be digit 3, right? So actually for the ones digit, it just follows by the hundreds place. Okay, then following this, what about the middle one? How many choices can we put for the 10th digit? How many choices are there for the 10th digit place? How many? Have a try. This one is a bit tricky. Some students says 9. Is it 9? Is it 9? No, it is not 9. Think about it. Everyone, back to the example. Now you see that actually you can repeat the digit here. For example, 99, it is also a special number here, right? According to the question. Yeah. Okay. So actually for the middle one, it should be 10. We have 10 choices. Why? Just now we know that 0 cannot be put in the highest place. But can we put 0 in the middle? Can we get something like 101? Yes, right? Okay, so actually for the 10th place, you can put digit 0, digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So actually altogether, we have 10 choices for the 10th digit. Okay? So now following this, for the last step, what should we do with these numbers? Well, again, For the numbers here, I just show you how many choices are there for each place value, for each decision. So what is the total? Yeah, what is the total combinations? It should be 9 times 10 times 1. Good job. So you can see that the answer is C. Okay, so here we choose 90. 9 times 10 times 1. So the answer should be 90. Yes. Is this question hard for you? Is it hard? A bit? Very? I see. Okay. To be honest, this part is a bit tricky. So again, remember that where should we start from? We need to start from the special condition. So what is the special part of this practice? You see that the highest place value is the most special because digit 0 cannot be put in the highest place. And then move on. For the 10th place, why do we have 10 choices? Because now you can put 0 in the middle. Okay, so altogether it should be 9 times 10 times 1. Okay, so here let's have a quick summary of this topic. Well, basically, you need to understand the two methods, two different ways. The first one is about the shooting methods. So when do we apply the shooting method? Usually it is like the hand shaking problem. And pay attention, we are choosing different variations of the same thing. And the arrangement doesn't matter. And when do we apply multiplication principle? That is when we have to make multiple decisions. And for each decision, we have certain options. Then in the end, we just multiply the number of options together, okay? And then what about the forming numbers? We just list out all positions first and then check how many choices do we have for each place value and then multiply the possibilities. Where should we start from? We must start from the special position here, okay? So actually, this is the end. And everyone, again, don't forget, we have an online mock test on 25th February. Actually, that is just the next week, okay? And we will start the test at 6 p.m. and it will last for 1.5 hours. Okay? Okay, so actually, this is the end. See you. Bye-bye.